Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 27th of March 2024. And to be honest guys, so far as the cryptocurrency price is concerned, there's not much movement. Now one metric which I'm particularly lacking is that the volume of decentralized exchanges, it is relatively consistent for Monday, Tuesdays, hopefully Wednesdays and Thursdays as well. And it's good to know that there is no spike on any particular given day, but too early to tell now, isn't it? Let's see how the numbers reflect tomorrow. Now there is a massive breaking news guys, and that is to do with KuCoin, and they are being charged by the US federal prosecutors, and I'll go ahead and discuss why that thing has happened. Now look guys, the US federal government going after any cryptocurrency exchanges or any crypto entity is definitely not ideal, so we'll definitely go ahead and discuss this news, and I'm also going to go ahead and share if it has some connections to Tornado Cash, because around 18 months ago guys, Tornado Cash was sanctioned as well, isn't it? And we'll go ahead and discuss if there was some connection between Tornado Cash and KuCoin. Now look guys, ever since ChatGPT made its entry into the world, there is a lot of news surrounding artificial intelligence, isn't it? And the issuers of the leading stable coin, that is Tether USDT, they are getting into the artificial intelligence game as well. And we'll go ahead and discuss what is the next move by the CEO of Tether USDT, that is Paulo Adriano, and what is his thoughts regarding artificial intelligence. Now regarding blockchain technology guys, we have some positive partnership, and this is to do with Wax blockchain, and it is essentially called as Worldwide Asset Exchange, and they have actually signed a deal with Amazon Web Service. So I'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. Now look guys, when you talk about numbers, since the past 30 days, Wax has facilitated 141 million transactions, and them partnering with Amazon Web Services is definitely positive news, I guess. And finally guys, we're going to be discussing some really interesting news that is to do with meme coin. And since the last 4 weeks guys, because the price of Bitcoin in the global cryptocurrency market has been pumping up, a lot of strange news but positive news is developing in the world of meme coin, isn't it? Now in today's episode guys, the meme coin surrounds Joe Biden, and we'll go ahead and discuss what the new meme coin is. And what is a bit surprising guys is the new meme coin, that is Biden, has surpassed $250 million in market cap. So it looks like meme coin is definitely making a comeback, and that is definitely positive news, I guess. So let's go, Brandon. So these are some macro level news guys on the cryptocurrency, blockchain and artificial intelligence world. And like we do in every Crypto and Coffee at 8 podcast, I'm going to be discussing 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news guys has to do with a project called as SE, and they have received strategic investment from Amnico Brands. And Amnico Brands guys, as you know, is an absolute giant in the cryptocurrency and blockchain world, and even in the metaverse and Web3 world, isn't it? So in today's episode, we'll go ahead and discuss what this partnership is and what does it mean for the entire Web3 ecosystem. And guys, we also have some positive development from the Emirate of Abu Dhabi and Abu Dhabi School of Management, also called as ADSM. They have just gone ahead and launched Bachelors of Science in Management program focusing on artificial intelligence. This, to be honest guys, is an absolute massive news. So what I'd really recommend you to do is, if you're a teenager listening to the podcast, or if you're a parent who has kids, or even you guys, if you want to go ahead and update your skills, this is definitely an area worth looking into. And look guys, artificial intelligence is definitely going to make drastic changes in our day-to-day life. So this course is definitely brilliant in my opinion. So I'll definitely go ahead and give out more information regarding this news. So quite a lot to cover guys in today's episode. So let's get started with it right away. Welcome to the Crypto and Coffee at 8, the daily podcast that keeps you up to date on all latest developments in the world of cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and NFTs. Join us Monday to Friday as you kick off your day with a cup of coffee and a deep dive into the exciting and rapidly evolving world of digital assets. We'll cover the latest news and trends in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space, as well as delve into the growing world of NFTs or non-fungible tokens and metaverse. Plus, we'll keep you updated on the latest developments from Dubai, UAE and the wider Middle East region. Whether you're a seasoned crypto enthusiast or just getting started, Crypto and Coffee at 8 has something for you. Our expert host will provide insight and analysis on the most important topics in the industry and help you stay up to date on the latest developments. They'll bring you interviews with leading figures in the crypto and blockchain space and explore the ways in which these technologies are changing the world around us. From the impact on traditional financial systems to the potential for revolutionizing industries and transforming societies, we'll cover it all on Crypto and Coffee at 8. So tune in and join us for a daily dose of Crypto and Coffee at 8 and let's stay ahead of the curve together. We'll start your day off right with the most important news and insights from the world of cryptocurrency, blockchain and the metaverse, and help you navigate this exciting and rapidly evolving landscape. In Crypto and Coffee a Day, the daily podcast covers the latest developments in the world of cryptocurrency, blockchain and the metaverse. We'll also bring you updates on the latest news from Dubai, UAE and wider Middle East region. This also includes a range of topics such as developments in the local and blockchain industry, including new projects and initiatives, regulatory updates, and policies related to cryptocurrency and blockchain in the region, local and regional events and conferences focused on crypto and blockchain, interviews with leading figures in Dubai, UAE and Middle East crypto and blockchain community, coverage of any significant news or events related to cryptocurrency and blockchain in the region. By covering these local and regional developments, in addition to the wider world of cryptocurrency and blockchain, Crypto and Coffee a Day aims to provide a comprehensive overview of the industry and its impact on the Dubai, UAE and Middle East region. Now before we kickstart today's episode, I have an important message, so check this out. Thank you to our sponsors for being part of the blockchain DXB journey. Firstly, Advanced Media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE, so definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.amt.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Tough Mudder Arabia, guys, they are putting some really iconic events in the Middle East, and there is one final event of the season that takes place on the 20th of April in the iconic location called as Al Marjan in Ras Al Khaimah. And the final event of the season, guys, is not going to be an ordinary event. They're going to be having some really cool obstacles. And so far as Tough Mudder is concerned, guys, they create hardcore obstacle courses designed to test your all-round strength, stamina and mental grit. And with the most innovative courses and millions of participants all around the world, it is the premier challenge series in the world. Now look at Tough Mudder Arabia, they did put out, if not one of the biggest events in the world of obstacle course race, and they did that with the highest prize money in the history of obstacle course race. And what better way to end the series by having one final event on the 20th of April in the iconic location. Now look, guys, one of my goals is to complete 100 Tough Mudder, and I'm very close to getting there. Now if you want to go ahead and sign up for this event, the registration link is in the show notes below. So what are you waiting for, guys? Get your friends, get your family members, get your colleagues. The link to the registration for Tough Mudder Arabia on the 20th of April is in the show notes below. And if you go through the link, guys, there is a cool discount code mentioned in the show notes below as well. So hopefully, guys, I see you at the Tough Mudder event. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called The Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform and search for Rise in the Obstacle Course Race podcast. And finally guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now guys, since you're taking care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now since the last 24 hours guys, most of the metrics are relatively the same. And if you look at the global cryptocurrency market, it has marginally gone up by 0.89%. And as of now, it is at $2.65 trillion. Now if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume since the last 24 hours, it has actually gone down by 2.35%. And it is only at $107.62 billion. Now if you look at the volume in DeFi guys, currently it is at $11.47 billion. And DeFi as of today is accounting for 10.66% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Now look guys, I have this question to ask. Do you think DeFi will account for a 20% or maybe even higher percentage of the total cryptocurrency market volume? Based on my experience guys, going back to 2020, I was really anticipating it to reach 40%, but looks like we are definitely not going to achieve it. And the answer is pretty simple guys, because a lot of transaction is actually taking place in stable coins, isn't it? Now should we be using stable coins under DeFi? I definitely don't think so. But look guys, when you talk about decentralization or distributed way of working, ideally guys, DeFi should be accounting for a higher percentage. Ideally I'm looking at 40% or even higher. Most likely that thing might never happen, but hopefully one day when the world is operating only on Web 3.0, and that time hopefully we can confidently state that DeFi is accounting for a higher percentage than let's say stable coins or any other matrix, to be honest. And so far as the total value locked is concerned guys, it is at $95.06 billion. Now this news guys has more to do with Ethereum ETF, isn't it? And there is an update guys. Unfortunately, the possibilities of Ethereum approval has actually gone down. So I'll definitely go ahead and touch base on that when I talk about the price of Ethereum. Now so far as the dominance of total value locked is concerned, Lido is at $34.88 billion. And decentralized to centralized exchange dominance guys is at 29.99%. Now this metric guys of decentralized to centralized exchange dominance does actually tie up with the total volume in DeFi, isn't it? I would really like to see a number of 40% and higher consecutively for at least a couple of weeks. Then we can confidently state that the world is ready for decentralized exchanges and the world is ready for DeFi. Now only since the last week guys, I've noticed that decentralized to centralized exchange dominance is consistent on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Now I'm recording this podcast on Thursday and I'm noticing it is relatively consistent at least so far. So let's see if tomorrow the volume is exactly the same. And what I'd really recommend you to do is guys, check decentralized to centralized exchange dominance on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays as well. Now let me very quickly run through the volume of decentralized exchanges guys, because it's really great to know that the first and second is well past the $2 billion mark. And Uniswap is leading the pack with $2.42 billion. PancakeSwap guys is at number 2nd and its volume is $2.03 billion. Now could it be possible a lot of transaction is actually taking place between PancakeSwap and Uniswap, and a lot of swap is going on, most likely yes, because if you look at the number third, guys, it is Orca, and its volume is well below the $1 billion mark. It is only at $580.88 million. Thorchain, guys, is at number fourth, and its volume is $373.3 million. And Radium, guys, is at number fifth, and its volume is $352.58 million. Now, the news regarding meme coin for Joe Biden, guys, that is available only on Radium. So if you're someone who's using Radium, it's worthwhile looking at Joe Biden's meme, guys, because at this point of time, it is only available on Radium, which is a decentralized exchange. Now, could it be possible, guys, if Joe Biden's meme is available on centralized exchanges? If that thing happens, the meme coin will definitely be heading towards the moon, isn't it? So I'll definitely go ahead and touch base on that when we talk about the last news for today. Before looking at news from cryptocurrency and blockchain world from the UAE, now let me very quickly run through the volume of stable coins, guys, because it is below the $100 billion mark. It is at $94.54 billion, and stablecoin is accounting for 87.85% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Now, Tether USDT, guys, is leading the pack, and its volume is $77.89 billion. Circle USDC's volume is $8.40 billion, and FDUSD, guys, to date is at number third, and its volume is $7.09 billion. Now, it's really important to note, guys, that prior to Binance BUSD going completely belly up, on an average given day, the volume of stablecoins used to account for a higher percentage. I'm talking about in the range of 92 to 95% of the total cryptocurrency market volume. On certain days, the volume of stablecoins used to account even 99% of the total cryptocurrency market volume. And because Binance BUSD went completely belly up, looks like stablecoin is accounting for a lesser percentage of the total cryptocurrency market volume. Now, so far as the market cap of Bitcoin is concerned, it is at $1.37 trillion, and Ethereum, guys, is at $431 billion. Now, look, guys, as and when we get some update regarding the drama between Ethereum and the US Security and Exchange Commission, I'm pretty much sure it's definitely going to impact not just the price of Ethereum, but it will probably take down or also pump up the price of Bitcoin and the market cap of Bitcoin as well, isn't it? Now, so far as the 24-hour trading volume is concerned, guys, there is not much movement since the last 24 hours. Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume is $36.26 billion, and Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is $18.57 billion. Now, look, guys, so far as the 24-hour trading volume is concerned, it is more to do with Grayscale dumping a lot of the Bitcoin, isn't it? And right now, looks like they're dumping relatively less than what they did last week. Now, so far as the dominance of Bitcoin is concerned, guys, it is at 52.04%, whereas Ethereum is 16.30%. Now, in today's episode, guys, and this entire particular week, I'm looking at some matrix that has to do with non-fungible token. And in today's episode, I'm looking at the 7-day collections. Now, mind you, guys, I'm reading out these numbers, keeping in mind the price of Ethereum. Now, the number one so far 7-day collection volume is concerned is CryptoPunks. And the trading, guys, that is taking place is 5,867.37 Ethereum. The second one, guys, is no surprise, is Bored Ape Yacht Club. And 4,347.73 Ethereum has been traded. Pudgy Penguins, guys, is at number third, and it accounts for 4,260.01 ETH. Little Pudgy, guys, most likely it is a fork of Pudgy Penguins. It is 2,070.89 Ethereum. And finally, guys, Melody Maker, and that is accounting for 1,590.62 Ethereum. Now, look, guys, so far as CryptoPunks is concerned, I believe it was on Monday or Tuesday it was unveiled that a CryptoPunk was sold for $16.3 million, isn't it? So looks like, guys, NFTs are definitely making a comeback. Now, guys, before we look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin, what I really want to do is, guys, I want to go ahead and check, could it be possible that we can create a stable coin using just artificial intelligence? And what better way to do it, guys, by asking ChatGPT-4 to come up with some information regarding this. So what I did, guys, I asked ChatGPT-4 to go ahead and write me something regarding stablecoins, which is written entirely by ChatGPT-4. So the prompt that I use, guys, can you create a stablecoins which is created and managed entirely by artificial intelligence? That's about all. And let me go ahead and read out what it says. So what ChatGPT-4 is saying, guys, regarding artificial intelligence enabled stablecoins, they have given an introduction title called as Introducing AI Managed Stablecoins, Revolutionizing Crypto Finance. So let me go ahead and give out some more bits and pieces of information. Now look, guys, you might agree to it or you might disagree to it, but mention your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Now, so far as the overview of this is concerned, what ChatGPT-4 is saying is that AI-managed stablecoins combine the reliability of stable assets with the innovation of artificial intelligence, heralding a new era of stability and efficiency in decentralized finance. Powered by advanced machine learning algorithms, these digital currencies operate autonomously, dynamically adjusting the strategies to maintain price stability and optimize performance in a rapidly evolving market landscape. By leveraging the capabilities of artificial intelligence, these stablecoins offer a glimpse into the future of decentralized governance and economic management, where algorithms replace intermediaries and empower users with unprecedented control over the financial assets. It does look pretty impressive, isn't it? Now they have mentioned what is an AI-managed stablecoins. Now look guys, let me know whether you agree to it or disagree to it. You also need to factor into consideration that ChatGPT only takes information, I believe, till 2020, isn't it? Now, so far as AI-managed stablecoin is concerned, an AI-managed stablecoin is essentially a digital currency pegged to stable assets, such as fiat currency or commodities, with its operations, management, and decision-making process driven by sophisticated AI algorithms. Unlike traditional stablecoins, which rely on human intervention and centralized governance, AI-managed stablecoins harness the power of machine learning and predictive analytics to maintain stability and optimize performance, and these algorithms continuously analyze market data, monitor supply and demand dynamics, and execute trade autonomously, ensuring the stablecoin peg remains intact with maximizing efficiency and liquidity provision. Now they've also highlighted some of the pros and cons for it guys, so let me go ahead and read out some of the pros, and they're focusing on 4 areas, that is efficiency, market adaptability, transparency, risk management, and innovation. Now, so far as efficiency is concerned, what ChatGPT-4 is saying is that AI-managed stablecoins operate 24/7 without human intervention, ensuring swift and efficient execution of transactions and governance decisions. And so far as market adaptability is concerned, AI algorithms can adapt to changing market conditions in real time, adjusting monetary policy and strategies to maintain stability and mitigate risks. Now, regarding transparency, what ChatGPT-4 is saying is that blockchain technology enables transparent auditability of AI-managed stablecoins, allowing users to verify operations and ensure compliance with predefined protocols. And regarding risk management, AI algorithms can analyze vast amount of data to identify potential risks and also implement proactive measures to safeguard the stability and integrity of the stablecoin. And regarding innovation, guys, AI-driven stablecoins foster innovation in DeFi by introducing novel mechanisms and also strategies that optimize liquidity provision, yield generation, and asset management. Now, so far as the cons is concerned, guys, ChatGPT-4 is focusing on 5 areas. That is algorithmic bias, which I personally agree to, centralization concern, another area I agree to, and this is the drawback of using ChatGPT also as well. And OpenAI, guys, as we know, is definitely left-leaning. And the next part it talks about the security risks. Fourth one is regulatory uncertainty, and finally, guys, lack of human oversight. Now, so far as algorithmic bias is concerned, AI algorithms can exhibit bias based on data they are trained on, leading to unintended consequences of systemic vulnerabilities. Now look guys, what I'd really recommend you to do is go to ChatGPT-3 and just type in, can you write a beautiful poem about white race? And it would actually tell you that you cannot write anything about white race. But at the same time, if you were to say, can you write something about black race? It goes and writes positive and beautiful things. Now look guys, this is definitely not right. Irrespective of what side you believe in, it just means that some data is given to ChatGPT which is biased towards a specific race, isn't it? Now could it be possible that the same thing could happen, let's say, for finance world as well? And that, to be honest, will be absolutely bad, isn't it? Now so far as centralization is concerned, what ChatGPT-4 is saying is that while AI-managed stablecoins aim for decentralization, the development and maintenance of AI algorithms may rely on centralized entities, raising concerns about control and governance. And look guys, right now there is massive drama going on between Elon Musk and OpenAI, isn't it? And he's actually got it and sued OpenAI. Now what I'd really recommend you to do is, guys, go to Lex Fridman podcast, and in that episode Sam Altman has a casual conversation with Lex Fridman, and what he's actually saying is that Elon Musk is actually requesting to go ahead and change it from OpenAI to closed AI. And to be honest guys, it does make absolutely perfect sense, so it's going to be really interesting to see what the development to that is. Now the third point is regarding security risks, and AI-managed stablecoins are susceptible to cyber attacks and exploits, targeting the underlying algorithms or smart contracts, posing security risks to users and investors. Now the fourth point, guys, has to do with regulatory uncertainty, and regulators, guys, may impose strict regulations or restrictions on AI-managed stablecoins due to the concerns of systemic risks, market manipulation, or compliance issues. And finally, guys, it talks about lack of human oversight. What ChatGPT-4 is saying is that complete reliance on AI algorithms or stablecoin management may result in lack of human oversight, limiting accountability and responsiveness to unforeseen events or crises. So essentially, guys, in conclusion, AI-managed stablecoins represent the promising frontier in the realm of crypto finance, offering unparalleled efficiency, adaptability, and innovation. However, guys, they also pose challenges and risks that must be carefully addressed to ensure the long-term viability and acceptance in the global financial ecosystem. And as the technology matures and regulatory frameworks evolve, AI-managed stablecoins could emerge a transformative force shaping the future of decentralized finance. Now look, guys, this is the information which I particularly like. Now what you can do is you can take it a bit further. You can use ChatGPT-4 and maybe newer forms of GPT to go ahead and ask it to write a white paper and also go ahead and write codes, isn't it? Now if you're someone who wants to go ahead and do that, drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. Now guys, let's look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And the price of Bitcoin, guys, is below the $70,000 mark. It is at $69,988. And since the last 24 hours, it is actually up by 0.12%. But since the last 7 days, it is up by 13.02%. Now regarding Ethereum, guys, we do have an unfortunate news. And Ethereum ETF approval, guys, odds have dimmed to 25%. And there is a strange reason to this, guys. Looks like the SEC is just not interested in getting this approved. And guys, Laura Shin, one of the leading podcasters in the space, she did actually have Eric Balkanis on her podcast. And in the episode, they were saying that when it was regarding Bitcoin Spot ETF, the SEC was actually having conversation with the applicators. But in case of Ethereum ETF, looks like the enthusiasm has completely died down, and the SECs are kind of reluctant to even talk to the applicators. Now, could it be possible that an Ethereum ETF will be declined? That is just one scary part of it. One of the biggest worries, guys, is that the SEC is actually going after the Ethereum Foundation. Now, mind you, guys, the reason why the SEC is not a fan of Ethereum is because Ethereum changed from proof of work to proof of stake. And because it changed from proof of work to proof of stake, and because the validators are receiving the newly minted Ethereum, they are considered as interest, and that would actually make it a security. So let's see how this news develops. Now the key date, got to remember, is 23rd of May, and if an Ethereum spot ETF gets declined, could it be possible that the price of Ethereum dumps? Most likely yes, and that would be a brilliant opportunity for Solana, isn't it? And could it be possible that Solana does turn out to be the Ethereum killer? Only time will tell, I guess. Now, so far as the price of Ethereum is concerned, it is well below the $3,600 mark. It is at $3,587. Since the last 24 hours, it is down by 0.09%. But since the last 7 days, it is up by 13.60%. Binance BNB Coin, guys, it is at $580. Since the last 24 hours, it is down by 1.20%. Since the last 7 days, it is up by 14.30%. Now look, guys, the massive news that is circulating right now is that of KuCoin, and KuCoin has been charged by the US federal prosecutors. So let me go ahead and give more information regarding this news. Cause, guys, KuCoin and two of its founders have been criminally charged with Bank Secrecy Act and unlicensed money transmission offenses. Now what I'd really recommend you to do is, guys, in the show notes below, I do have the official filings, and the indictment actually alleges that KuCoin knowingly allowed substantial US user activity without implementing adequate anti-money laundering measures, and they failed to conduct proper identity verification until 2023 and actively prevented US customers from identifying themselves. This is an absolutely big no, isn't it? And as a result, guys, what the filing states is that KuCoin facilitated laundering of billions of dollars in criminal proceeds, and Gang and Tang, both Chinese citizens, are currently facing charges for conspiring to violate Bank Secrecy Act, and they were operating as an unlicensed money transmitter of business, and KuCoin entities, guys, are facing similar charges. Now it's really important to note, guys, the case is held by HSI New York's El Dorado Task Force. Now look, guys, this is definitely not ideal, not just for the cryptocurrency exchange world, but also for the global cryptocurrency world, isn't it? And guys, regarding this news, I also got a really interesting comment by a good friend of mine, that is Marcos Gentito, who's a crypto evangelist in Dubai, and is doing quite a lot of things for building the entire Web3 and cryptocurrency ecosystem. Now what he's actually commented is that the main issue is that apparently they didn't retroactively KYC the previous users, and he's also stated that the main issue is because KuCoin received over $32 million, and that was to Tornado Cash. Now look, guys, getting funds from Tornado Cash and not doing KYC is absolutely bad news for KuCoin, isn't it? And according to Marcos, guys, his opinion is that regulations like KYC, it doesn't protect people's info all that info is stored to third parties and they get hacked frequently. To be honest guys, what he's saying does make a lot of sense, and what he's also said is that this information often gets leaked to dark web, which eventually leads to ID scam and ransom cases as well, isn't it? Now let me know guys what your thoughts are regarding this news. Could it be possible that we may have zero knowledge ID, and that way at least the data is relatively safe, isn't it? So really interesting points. And listen guys, if you're someone who's active in the Telegram space, definitely check out Society X. And this Friday guys at 11 AM to 12 PM Gulf Standard Time, me and Marcus are going to go live on LinkedIn and we're going to have a recap of what is going on in the cryptocurrency and blockchain world. Now guys, let's discuss some news regarding Tether. And Tether guys, as we know, is a leading company of the cryptocurrency industry, and they are the largest issuers of stablecoins, that is USDT, isn't it? Now it looks like they are expanding their focus in artificial intelligence, and they are doing that to drive innovation and accessibility in technology. Now listen guys, with a market capitalization exceeding $100 billion, Tether aims to pioneer open source AI models and integrate AI solutions into market-driven products, and want to engage with community to advance open AI. And the company guys has made an official announcement, and the announcement is in the show notes below. Now at this point of time guys, they have announced a global recruitment drive for top tier AI talent, and looks like they are starting a new division that is aligning with a commitment to revolutionizing technology. And the former CTO and now CEO Paulo Aldriano, he's strongly emphasizing Tether's dedication to privacy-preserving OpenAI, and he's actually inviting talented individuals to explore career opportunities. Now look guys, if you're trying to build your career in the artificial intelligence space, what better company to do it, which has a market capitalization of over $100 billion. So in the show notes below guys, you will see the official link, and there is a link where you can go ahead and put in your application as well. Now guys, let's discuss some news that has to do with Worldwide Asset Exchange, that is WAX. And WAX guys, which is a gaming focused layer blockchain, has inked a deal to leverage AWS, that is Amazon Web Services, and they want to integrate it to its network into the Amazon managed blockchain, that is AMB service. And this integration guys will actually allow WAX developers to go ahead and utilize AMB, and it is designed to aid in building decentralized apps on both private and public blockchain. And guys, by integrating with AMB, WAX developers gain the ability to deploy nodes to AWS's console and also leverage them for building on the WAX blockchain. So definitely positive news. Now it's really important to note guys that the platform's native token, that is WAX, has risen by over 20% since the last 24 hours, and that is because of this news. And over the past 30 days guys, WAX has facilitated 141 million transactions with 660 unique active wallets, and this data guys can be verified by DAppRadar as well. And the network now hosts 160 Web3 games on its platform, including Brawlers guys, which is a trading game that became a part of Amazon Prime Gaming, isn't it? And along with that, you also have Apex Legends and Call of Duty. So definitely positive news. Now guys, let's discuss final news, and that has to do with Let's Go Brandon and Geo Biden guys, which is a meme coin directed to Joe Biden, and the ticker symbol guys is BODN, that is B for Bravo, O for Orange, D for David, E for Elephant, and N for November. And this meme coin is a parody of Joe Biden, and it has surpassed $250 million in market cap, and it has gained over 54% within the last 24 hours. Now look guys, this particular meme coin is only available on Solana's decentralized exchange, that is Radium, and I briefly touched base on this earlier as well, isn't it? And at this point of time guys, it is not listed on any other centralized platforms, but imagine guys, if this meme coin were to be launched, let's say in Coinbase or even Binance, I'm pretty much sure it'll surpass the $400 million mark, isn't it? So definitely positive news, I guess. Now it's really important to note guys that this meme coin is not associated with Joe Biden whatsoever, and this token is simply a meme coin with no intrinsic value or expectation of financial returns. Now listen guys, if you're someone into meme coin, and if you're someone who likes gambling it, you definitely may want to look into. So those were the news guys on the cryptocurrency, blockchain and artificial intelligence world. Now let's look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. And the first news guys is definitely positive news. And SA has received strategic investment from and partners with Amnico Brands. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this news, because SA guys is a UAE-based startup, and they have received strategic investment from and partners with Amnico Brands, and this partnership aims to enhance digital asset trading within the Web3 environment, and Amnico Brands will provide industry experience and connect to SE, and SE's platform allows users to play tiny bets on high-value assets like cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and even real-world assets. Now at this point of time guys, they have over 1.6 million wallets on SA testnet, with a significant increase in user base and volume since the start of 2024, and 31% of the users engage in more than 10 transactions per day. and Gaza's partnership with Amigo Brands seeks to advance SE's mission to become a one-stop liquidity solution for sellers, and at this point of time, guys, they have over 2,000 tickets bought per day on its platform. Now, previous funding rounds from SE totaled over $3 million from investors like 7X Ventures, Maven Capital, and Momentum 6, as well as notable crypto influencers. And Yatsu, guys, who's the co-founder and executive chairman of Amigo Brands, expressed excitement about investing in SE and shared a vision to bridge real-world assets into Web3 landscape. And Volvo Satkow, who is the founder and CEO, is thrilled about the partnership with Amigo Brands and expects it to bring significant value to the entire ecosystem. And SE, guys, aims to combine features of major auction platform and NFT marketplaces, allowing users to bid on high-value items in cryptocurrencies. And unsuccessful bids on SE, guys, are converted into stake funds on the platform, potentially offering returns to all bidders. And SE, guys, plans to launch this later in 2024 on Blast, which is a layer 2 mainnet with native yield built on top of Ethereum. And Blast, guys, launched and locked $2.3 billion worth of stake tokens for the first time, garnering attention for the entire industry, isn't it? And so far as SE is concerned, guys, it is described as a gamified marketplace and liquidity solution tailored for digital asset tokens and real-world assets. And the platform accelerates sales, providing additional trading volume and lowers barriers to entry to founders and the products in the Web3 market space. So definitely positive news. Now look, guys, because they have merged up with Amigo Brands, it does add up to a lot of branding, isn't it? Because look, Amigo Brands is a top 3 Web3 company, and it was known for winning Deloitte's Fast Tech and being listed in Fortune Crypto 40. And so far as Amigo Brands is concerned, guys, they specialize in utilizing blockchain technology for digital property rights, and they are known for advancing the advanced metaverse concept as well, and with a diverse portfolio including original games and popular IPs. And right now they have over 400 Web3 investments. Amigo Brands is definitely a key player, and SE having a partnership with Amigo Brands is definitely great, not just for Dubai UAE, but for the entire ecosystem as well. So definitely positive news. Now, guys, let's discuss second news. In Abu Dhabi School Management, guys, they are launching Bachelor's of Science in Management program with a key focus on artificial intelligence. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this news, because this program, guys, begins in September and is aligning with Abu Dhabi School of Management's vision to becoming a leading center for entrepreneurship, management and innovation, and it aims to impart knowledge and skills necessary for decision making in line with emerging regulatory trends and Industry 4.0 requirements. Now, so far as this program is concerned, it contributes to Abu Dhabi's Economic Vision 2030 by fostering a sustainable, knowledgeable economy. And Dr. Tayyab Kamali, the chairman of the Board of Trustees, is emphasizing the program's focus on artificial intelligence attributes and also the challenges, because they aim to encourage innovation and entrepreneurship amid dynamic economic transformation globally. Now, so far as this program is concerned, it supports the UAE's position as a business destination and also a hub for technological advancement, and it is aligned with modern organizational management tools, and it addresses the requirements of fourth industrial revolution. Now, 3 key educational tracks include general education, management science, and digital technological management, and focus areas within the digital technology management tracks include big data, analytics, and artificial intelligence. And the program, guys, is open for enrollment and offers opportunities to enhance competitiveness in the job market, and it aligns with National Qualification Framework for Higher Education and international standards. So definitely positive news, guys, in my opinion, and participants have the opportunity to develop skills, understand challenges, and improve decision-making abilities, and it is accredited by the Commissioner of Academic Accreditation of the Ministry of Education and Department of Education and Knowledge in Abu Dhabi, an internationally accredited organization like Quality Assurance Agency for Higher Education, also called as QAE Global, and it is also accredited by Data Science Council, also called as DASCA, and it is listed, guys, in the QS World University ranking as well. And ADSM's vision, guys, is to provide an exceptional academic experience to prepare students for the evolving business landscape, and the program emphasizes adaptability, innovation, and a long-term success in dynamic global market. So definitely positive news. So those were the news, guys, on the cryptocurrency, blockchain, and artificial intelligence world from Crypto and Coffee a Date from Blockchain DXB. And in case if you guys have any feedback or suggestions, drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. Check out my website www.blockchaindxb.com, and also check out my other website area2071.com that talks everything about metaverse. And guys, if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So let's kick start with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. I have a question by Ahmad who asks, do you think KuCoin or any other cryptocurrency exchange that faces problem in US will move to the United Arab Emirates? Definitely not, Ahmad. Are you trying to imply that UAE is rather a relatively easy place? Definitely not, Ahmad. I would in fact go ahead and say that the UAE regulations are much more stricter than United States of America. Now, if you know Kraken, which is one of the oldest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, they went ahead and decided to go ahead and cancel the renewal in Abu Dhabi global market. And so far as my understanding is concerned, the regulations are quite stringent in Abu Dhabi and also in Dubai as well for that matter. So Dubai's VARA, that is Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, they definitely are extremely stringent and the rules are really strict in order to go ahead and get the license. So definitely no way the exchanges that are facing problem in US, they would be wanting to move to United Arab Emirates because it is easier. Definitely not. They would be wanting to move to United Arab Emirates or even Saudi Arabia because the government is proactive and is definitely supportive of innovation, but definitely not because it is easier. And look, there is also this massive incentive of taxation, isn't it? Doing business in UAE pretty much has zero tax, but the living standards are definitely high over here. Now, so far as regulation is concerned, Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East definitely is very proactive in the world of cryptocurrency, blockchain, Web3, and even artificial intelligence. I wouldn't be surprised even artificial intelligence firms move to the Middle East because the government is very proactive and supportive. And one trend which I've observed regarding Dubai police, when the NFT hype kicked in, Dubai police also got and launched the NFTs. If I'm not mistaken, they went ahead and launched 2 batches of NFTs. So look, so far as government entities are concerned, they are very proactive and they're eager to learn as well. And so far as artificial intelligence is concerned, Ahmad, I think I might have mentioned this at least 3 to 4 times. Dubai has been training quite a lot of the government staff, and so far Saudi Arabian government is concerned, they are right now number 1 in the world so far as adopting artificial intelligence. So to answer your question, no, they would not be moving to United Arab Emirates or even Middle East because the regulations are easier, but they would be moving to United Arab Emirates because it is a blue ocean and the government is very supportive and proactive towards innovation. Those are my honest thoughts. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything season Blockchain DXB. In case if you guys have any feedback or suggestions, drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. Check out my website www.blockchaindxb.com and also check out my other website area2071.com that talks everything about Metaverse. And guys, if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. And remember guys, Monday to Thursdays, 8 am to 8:30 am, we have Crypto and Coffee at 8, where we cover top news and information pertaining to Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. And how this series of episodes on the Crypto and Coffee at 8 works is, we usually cover some top news and information pertaining to the price of cryptocurrencies, some major breaking news, occasionally short and sweet news as well, news that has an impact in the cryptocurrency world. The other 2 news and information is related to Dubai, UAE, and Middle East, from the world of cryptocurrency, blockchain, and now artificial intelligence as well. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.